Hey everybody, how you doing? It's your boy, Head Coach Ross, the street warrior himself of Njia Uhuru Kipura. You know, it's from that ATACX gym. Njia Uhuru, as you know, is a Swahili term. It means the way of freedom. Kipura is the name of the ancient fighting system from the Empire of Congo, which was mispronounced as Capoeira from 1712 on forward in Brazil and practiced as that exercise dance regime. My family system of Njia Uhuru Kipura actually keeps the self-defense and cultural and spiritual practices of my African ancestors, which means it's much more authentic than cardio capoeira, which is the form that's practiced in Brazil. But at the same time, also keeps all of the fun, the music, and the acrobatic movements that you see in cardio capoeira, which really come from our sarakasi, harakati, ujuzi, which is the acrobatic movement skills. Okay, the difference is we can fight with it. They do it for fun. We think it's fun, and we can fight with it. We think it's fun to fight with it, and we do it for fun as well, okay? All right, so what is this video about? This is, again, a response to some emails I received regarding what you guys miscall as the Queixada and how to apply it to various other postures and positions in a sparring or self-defense environment. The one specifically that caught everyone's attention was my application of the technique to the Mrefu in Nyani Rahisi, which is the tall baboon movement skill, which is the high movement, and the Nyani Rahisi is what you guys miscall the hole in cardio capoeira. So first I'm going to show what you guys do in cardio capoeira and show why it's wrong, and then I'm going to have my friend called Juan help come in, and I'm going to show you the specific things we did first. Okay, here's the cardio capoeira hole done wrong. I'm just a straight hole itself, and then I'm going to have Juan come in and show you why it's wrong. All right, this is what you guys mostly do. Just squat down, extend out, both hands here, turn over, one foot looking between your legs, pivoting here. That's pretty much about it. Well, a lot of you come back out here to your Ginga, which is wrong, because Ginga is a person, not a technique. Okay, Ngola Ginga was actually the queen, the leader of the kingdom of Ndongo Matamba, and she's also known incorrectly as Queen Nzinga. Why is that incorrect? Because our ancestors did not speak English. She was Ngola Ginga. She actually wrote her name as G-I-N-G-A. And this movement, all right, is no more the core and the source of the footwork of my ancestors and my family's fighting system than the Ali Shuffle is the core footwork of boxing. This movement is basically the Ali Shuffle of my fighting system, my ancestral fighting system, except nobody did this stuff because you get your head knocked off doing this. Just like you get your head knocked off doing this garbage hole that they teach you. Come to teach you how bad an idea this is, my friend Juan. Okay, let's say you're fighting, and it's like, you know what? Now it's time. Now I've mesmerized him with my going back to the same place, cardio capoeira Ginga, right? I'm now gonna drop down into my hole, and he's gonna do a whole bunch of stuff. The first thing that you can see coming doing it, he'll respond to that. You're gonna hear boom, the knees. Oh my God, this is bad, it's horrible. Oh, stop it! All right, none of that you want. It's dramatically. Tell him why it's so easy for you to do this. Tell him what you saw. Go ahead and tell him. Look at the camera.
As he was moving, his head was open. Not even that, he had his shield up. It's just, I felt like I had more of an advantage just to throw a knee, push him over, and get on top of him on the ground.
Exactly right. You've seen that happen 1,000 million times, even with untrained street fighters. They'd rush you and annihilate you doing that cardio capoeira stuff, and you know that you can't defend yourself with it. That's why you never try it, and that's also why many of you giving me those rafts of emails that I received to show how to actually, execute what you call the Queixada, and then do the Nyani Rahisi with it, or vice versa, Nyani Rahisi and Queixada. I'm going to do both in this video. All right, I'm going to throw the kick into the Nyani Rahisi, the Mrefu Nyani Rahisi, the standing version, because you kept asking me, do I always have to go to the ground? No, you don't. If you know how to do it standing up, Mrefu Nyani Rahisi, this is what it looks like. First, I'm going to show you the Mrefu, just quick version, then I'm going to upload a much more in-depth version with my cousin, Lavar, later on today, all right? What you're going to do basically with this movement here is you're going to execute the movements as the strikes that they are, the grappling maneuvers that they are. You're going to manipulate his height, width, and depth, meaning you're going to manipulate him from head to toe, upward or downward, from head to toe, side to side, and you're going to cause him to bend backwards, turn from head to toe. That's the idea. It's not force, it's not blinding athleticism, it's not explosivity, it's Udanganyifu, which is partially shown as Malicia, but of course the Portuguese language isn't old enough and nuanced enough to incorporate and embrace all of the subtle meanings of the African language, which is much older. In this one's case is Swahili. And Udanganyifu refers to basically the idea of taking every piece of information you've ever learned in your life and applying to every application of everything that you do in every part of your life, including this. All right. So what you're gonna do here with the Mrefu, the tall, the high, and Nyani Rahisi, right, is you're going to hit an angle, because you don't want to sit right here. He hit me with all of his weapons. Bang, 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 boom, 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 all his weapons, all the knees, all the kicks, even the leads, even get boom, all that good stuff. You don't want that. You either want to be here, 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 too close for all that, or out here. All with the purpose to get back here, is back where none of his weapons are. All right? That's the whole idea, okay? That's your strategy in this regard. How are you going to do that? What's the tactics? The Mrefu, Nyani, Rahisi, all right? So in this case, what we're going to do here is, remember the movement? This. Oh. That, what you guys did wrong, by the way, oh, that sucked. All right? What you're going to do is, you're not going to execute it combatively, all right? Since the camera's there, I'm going to do it from this angle first, which means I'm going to have to cross the distance here. This movement is very dangerous because you're crossing all of his weapons to do so, to get to that point. So in order to get to that point, you have to make him think you're doing something that you're not, then shut his weapons down, and then execute the movement. This is where the quote-unquote Queixada, right? The Kupigateke, this is where it comes in, all right? So what we're going to do here is, we face the guy, right? Boom, there's the beginning of the motion right there. All right, now, what I did was here, I did not do this. I did not do this. What I did was I took this movement here, kicked here, boom, and immediately started buckling him. I stopped the movement so you could see what I was getting ready to do. All right, when I first did that, what did it feel like? Real quick, tell them what it's like. When I did that, when I first did it, boom, when I first did that, what did it feel like?
Displacement. I was
tell
here.
Tell them, they can't hear you.
Displacement. I was here, and then I was here. So it was a shock that I couldn't see coming, and it got my mind off of where it was going onto something else. And
that's exactly right. That's exactly right. Now I stood here after I did this just so you can see the actual movement. He was actually getting ready to throw this punch. I could see him getting ready to do that. So the idea is, as you know, when you execute the movement here, stand here, you wind up ducking under that shot or jamming this shot. If he came with a shot, either way, go. You wind up down, and now from here, that's when you start the Nyani Rahisi, all right? And now how are you going to do that? Let me turn you this way. You're going to execute the exact movement. He's going to stay here, don't move, all right? Stay here, don't move. You're going to execute this exact movement here, this exact movement, standing from this position, from here, which means that from here, you're going to pull out and back and down with his hand, because you're doing this motion. Remember this and this. Pull here, driving here. This arm's gonna drive him. See, he starts to buckle already. All right, gonna drive him here. Boom, this foot steps across. So you step back here, get more space. The idea is, this head's driving into him, arm pulls down, you step into a space, this foot steps across. Boom, now you're crossing here. You get here, you get to this point, your hip drive into him, and you pivot your butt into him. You want to drive him doing this, you start moving. If you hold on to him, the action of you doing this starts bending him back. If you pivot, this foot now steps forward, you shoot this elbow, boom, into back, spike him here, and now you have the space that you need to execute the movement. So as you can see, the actual, sorry about that, my brother. No. The actual application of the movement itself is an attack. It's a height, width, and depth manipulation of an attack where you're actually assaulting the body, hitting the hips, disrupting the center of gravity, driving into with your weight, using your weight, it's not force, all leverage, using your elbow to strike into the spine, hammering fist is here, and this also gives you what? Gives you your, what you call, the Queixada, because when I hit him in that direction, it sets him up for another kick, and it looks like this. Alright, so when you're here, driving here, boom, driving here, boom, stepping here, driving here, boom, pulling here, boom, right here, off here, doing here, boom, like this. Now, see where my foot is and see where his foot is? Whack, 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 boom, boom. All of the movements that you want are right there. Right there. And he is discombobulated. Tell him this, what does that feel like? Did you go for me? What happened?
Not at all. You would think if somebody...
Sit back a little bit so you can see better. There you go.
My bad. You would think if somebody's pushing on you from behind, it would be equal leverage, but the fact that he was driving into me and I was still moving forward like this, he was controlling me with his hips. He was controlling me with the back of his hips, and
yeah. That's exactly right. This is also why women are so incredibly powerfully skilled with these kind of techniques. This concept was actually designed by a woman and became very, very popularly used by those who followed Oya and Oshun, especially in Yemaya. All right, and then later Nana Buruku. All right, so they were eradicating us men, just smashing us. Us, plural, not just one, just plural. We come in and think we're doing something, they just annihilate us. Doing this, we don't know what's going on, knocking us into each other like a bunch of dominoes. There's even legends of them knocking people off of ships and out of windows, you know, when this is happening. And if you actually read the stories of the slavers and the warriors, you'll hear stories of people like Dandaja doing this, Teresa de Venezuela doing this. Of course, Jinga herself and her sisters were doing this. The Homi warriors were doing this. It's thousands of years old. The interesting thing is, with all this documented evidence being thousands of years old, why is it that this is the first time you've seen this technique if your mestre knows the correct art and is really teaching you properly? You're going to think about that. And while you're thinking about that, go to my website, googlesites.com/ATACX Street Warrior Capoeira. Get my instructionals and learn a whole lot more about this stuff. Sign up to my YouTube. I get over 1 million views a month, but most of you are unsubscribed. Subscribe. We need your presence here. It's not free for us to do it. It's just free for you to get it. Okay? If you want more of this free stuff, subscribe. Hit that bell, that notification sign, so that you know when I'm hitting you with some new fresh stuff, some new fresh videos, and keep hitting me with comments, questions. As you see, I respond to your requests, to your comments, to your criticisms, to your encouragements. We love them all. Okay, so keep that up, keep that going. It's Head Coach Ross, ATACX Street Warrior. Njia Uhuru Ura. Asante sana. Amani. You take care of yourselves. Ashe.